Yeah. So we have some questions. You know, on The View, they do their hot topics, but we thought we'd like to
I watched The View this morning.
Did you?
With
Okay.
Prince on it.
Yeah?
Well, I watched a clip of when Prince was recently on The View last week.
Wow, how was he?
Because I'm on a Prince kick.
Are you guys fans?
Well, we've been rehearsing in Paisley Park.
For real? Right?
Yeah, and being in Minneapolis, it's kind of... I think you go places and you're reminded of things.
Did he come out and show up at all, or?
He's
No.
here.
Is he here?
No.
I don't think he. I'm not sure he's in town.
But you're gonna
Okay.
pull
No,
him out
he
of your
is.
back
He
pocket.
He
is
was
in
just in town. He just did
He
some
was.
shows at the Dakota.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, doing a really small gig, but it was cool for people who got tickets.
Yeah, but
He
didn't
released a
really-
song today also.
He didn't sing
He did?
much.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that, though? You know what I mean? Like, we love Prince because we love Purple Rain. We love Little Red Corvette. And then he comes out there and he does new stuff. He's kind of jamming in a jazz club. I kind of felt like he didn't give the people what he wanted.
I
What do you
mean,
think?
I think someone of Prince's caliber can kind of do whatever he wants, especially in such a small venue. It's just like a special show. So, the crazy thing about Prince is not only is he one of the best singers ever, but he's one of the best musicians. So he can kind of do whatever he wants.
What makes him so special, though? I hear every musician say that about him. They all pay homage to Prince. What makes him so great?
Well, I think he had like a world record of being like a professional at like 23 different instruments. Like something crazy. He can do everything.
I just remember like seeing him sing, play guitar, and dance, and just the rhythms and the timing and the expertise and all of them, like doing them all at the same time, it was just mind blowing.
Well, I mean, the real thing about Prince that I think is like there's a lot of guys that are great at playing music or singing. There's a lot of guys that are great at songwriting, putting on shows, and there's rarely crossover. Because when you get great at an instrument or something like that, the other side usually suffers. It's like the song Prince released today is like got like a rockabilly blues standard chord change. Like it couldn't be more basic, and it proves his ability to be the best at something and still understand what sounds good and not throw stuff over people's head.
Yeah, it's really hard to be. It's like a lot of times when someone's as talented as Prince, you kind of lose something in the songwriting aspect or anything like that. But
Like Sting, I feel like Sting, sometimes he goes over your head.
Yeah.
He gets he's doing something like, I know that's good, but I'm not enjoying it.
He's in his own world.
So if Prince wanted to collaborate with you guys, I take it you'd say yes.
that'd be like one of the very few collaborations where we bend over backwards.
Yeah.
What about a fun Prince tour?
Also,
Yeah.
Also.
Okay, now, speaking of collaborations, I know you worked with Pink.
yeah,
You have a new song coming out with Pink. What was that like? I imagine she is such a cool chick to hang out with.
she's awesome. She's totally everything that you hear about in the songs because she's a lot of different pop stars don't really write their own songs. Like Pink writes all of it. It's really it was an honor to work with her.
Cool. Well, like we had mentioned, we know The View does their hot topics. We'd like to get a quick reaction from any one of you on a few fun topics, okay? So let's start with Honey Boo Boo. Anyone?
I've actually never seen it.
Neither have I.
I don't mean that in a way where I'm trying to sound cool.
Ah,
I
really?
want to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of it, but I can't really say because I've never seen it.
I like the idea of being entertained though.
I like
the idea
yes.
of a precocious child.
Well, you've got it in Honey Boo Boo.
Were you a precocious kid?
No, it was a dick or I was silent.
Really?
Did I say dick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
well,
did.
You just
It
did.
was a
That's
big,
okay.
it was a big dick.
All right. Lance Armstrong.
I think that's an interesting one. I'm gonna say unfortunate, just in general, unfortunate. And furthermore, I mean, he's done so much good that it's kind of this whole thing is kind of annoying. And everybody was doping, so.
Yeah, I kind of.
And I wasn't even into Lance Armstrong like conceptually. I always figured he was doping, but the fact that he's done so much good stuff, and this is overshadowing all the good he's done with the Livestrong Foundation, like, is kind of annoying.
Totally agree. I think it's unfortunate that I think probably that's something that happens everywhere in cycling, and the fact that one guy is kind of taking the heat for the entire, problem with cycling is just really sad, especially in light of all the good he's done.
Were you offended and felt let down after you heard the news? Or was it, well, whatever?
I think we kind of like at least for me, I kind of assumed that it was going on.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay, with the flu epidemic going on, have you gotten sick? How are you avoiding getting sick while on tour?
Don't sit next to Andrew.
I'm sick right now, but I feel fine. I just am congested.
Oh, is it starting?
No.
Uh-oh.
You know what the worst thing is that people do? Are even borderline contagious and then tell you why they're cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying
Justify it.
I'm not saying
He's
I'm
such
cool.
a germaphobe too. That's watch
I
him make
understand
the
that
hood
I'm
right.
contagious. I'm just saying if you catch what I've got, it's not that bad.
Oh, good. Because I've already been through a couple of them.
Yeah, and that's forget it.
Yeah.
I got the flu shot.
You did.
You
So
did.
maybe it is.
There's
just
actually been a
cold.
big. Well, I'm sure you guys have had it on your on your radio station, but in New York, there's all this debate about the flu shot. These people like yelling at each other and calling you out why you shouldn't get it, why you should get it, and I think it's fascinating and polarizing.
With a 60% chance of saving yourself from the flu, you know.
Yeah.
Why not? It's worth it to me.
Okay, how about you two? Flu shot?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of shots. I got flu. I just got a Tdap. I got the pneumonia vaccine recently.
So that's your hobby.
I got B12 in my face.
You're a pincushion.
Okay, what about lip syncing? You've heard about Beyonce at the inauguration.
Was she lip syncing?
Yeah.
First of all, it's really obnoxious that a Marine let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
You'd think that of all people.
You know how to keep a secret.
Yeah.
But second of all, I mean, is there any dispute over whether Beyonce is one of the greatest living singers? I think it's one thing when someone who may suck does it, but like, what's the point? We know she could do it. Obviously, there was a reason.
Yeah.
It was like 5 degrees out there. It's hard to sing in that kind
Right.
of weather.
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, being on tour all the time and having to do a lot of things, you start to kind of learn that, like, sometimes it's just not going to work, no matter what the technology. Like, it probably wasn't going to sound good, or there was probably going to be some sort of problem where she had to pre-record it. And Beyonce can sing, and it sounded like she did it in one take anyways when they recorded it, and, you know, I just think that's kind of annoying.
I think if someone is a bad singer or musician, we will find out.
And as performers, though, because I know that Jennifer Lopez was on Kimmel last night talking about it, and she said, you know, in some venues, it's really important that you, number one, you listen to what they say, because sometimes they demand you do it because they want some control over the whole
Overseas
thing.
all the time.
Oh, overseas? True?
Overseas, they pretty much just, which kind of doesn't make any sense, and maybe it's just because maybe they don't have, you know, they're not funded the same way or anything like that, but most of the time, you know, we're doing a lot of stuff to track, which is, for us as musicians, as a band who grew up like playing music and have been playing music since like punk bands, it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. So
But-
you don't want to, but you'll conform to it. And what's singing on track? I mean, explain that to people that, in case they don't understand. That's different than lip syncing, right? You're
No.
still singing, but
You're still singing, but
there's
there's still other stuff happening in the background. You know, it's like it's never preferred for sure. For us and you know, there's 3 of us, and then there's a total of 6 of us on stage. Like, we try and cover just as much ground as possible, and our albums have a lot of stuff, but we're able to get through most of it.
Yeah.
We know that you really are sick and tired of hearing from stupid radio people about your name, Fun. And so we're not going to go there. Instead, we're going to offer you a category of good time or not so much. Okay,
This
we're
is
just going to
cool.
rattle
I like
through a
this.
bunch of things. Tell us, yeah, that's a good time or not so much.
Love it.
Nice, nice. We could even say fun or not fun if you want us to.
Fun or not
prefer
so
that,
much?
yeah.
As long as we don't have to,
He's
as long
trying
as
to
we don't have
dance
to talk
around it.
about where the band name came
We
from.
will cooperate.
Good, okay.
That's fine. Okay, let's start with camping.
Not fun for me.
Not so much?
I'm an indoor person.
Never been, but I'm gonna say fun.
I love camping. I've grown up with camping. I think it's a blast.
Okay. Holidays with the relatives.
Fun.
Not fun.
Not fun. Not in the slightest.
Radio interviews.
Can be fun.
This one is fun.
This one's good.
Fun.
Being famous.
I imagine not fun.
There's a difference in being.
Wait. You said you imagine not fun.
There's a difference in being in a famous band and being famous.
Okay, yeah, explain that because
All right,
I
like
look at
if-
you guys and I think people know who you are.
Well, if someone, if we like, you know, if we were named Fun personally, like if Andrew's name was Fun, and then he went to, you know, he gave his credit card that said Fun period on it, then people would be like, oh my god. But, like,
right.
but I do think that being in a big band, the band takes a lot of it. I don't, you know, none of us know what it's like to be, you know, Katherine Heigl
Right.
as a bizarre example.
So the
Yeah.
band or the
Little
brand,
random.
the brand is taking the brunt of the fame, and then you just kind of belong to that brand, and people know you sometimes, and sometimes you fly under the radar.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Okay, sexting.
Totally fun.
Totally fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we're all in agreement there.
Yeah, big time.
Being a hockey goalie.
It seems not fun just because the implications of the puck in the face or whatever.
Yeah, I would say not fun.
It's a lot of pressure. I mean, I grew up playing hockey,
Yeah.
and I was never a goalie, partially because I was just too good elsewhere. No, that's not true at all. I was terrible. It's just a lot of pressure on one guy. It's a difficult job, and it's an easy scapegoat if things go wrong, so I would say not fun.
A cat wrangler.
Where are you coming up with that?
Too allergic to have an opinion.
Oh, no.
Allergic to
Not
cats.
so much.
Not fun. The cats are evil in the best possible way.
Right? I know. So, dog guy then?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I also enjoy when a cat is scratching me. I think there's a part of me that's masochistic, or you know.
But any moment they'll turn on you. They will eat your face.
Oh, totally. They will eat your face.
They will eat your face.
Don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Filling in for Barbara Walters on The View.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, you'd be all about that?
For my own reasons.
Which are?
Would we get to like dress up like her and do an impression of her?
And wear a brooch.
Anything you want.
Well, I think Joy Behar is, she just seems like a blast.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be fun to sit around with a group of women that all hate each other.
I know. And they all overtalk each other like cackling hens, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what Christmas is.
Yeah, I guess me being on The View might be like family holidays for these guys.
Right.
So,
Perfect. I know that you have some really good news to share with us. You just found out this morning. Want to tell everyone?
Our album Some Nights has gone platinum.
Congratulations.
Hey!
That's awesome.
Nice. And nominated for
Thank you.
6 Grammys, too.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
It's almost been a year since We Are Young kind of started taking off, and it's been incredible to kind of just see that we've been able to sustain it. It hasn't been just about one song; it's been about a band, and that's what is most important to us.
Well, we are so excited that you're kicking off the big tour here in Minneapolis.
So are we.
Yeah.
Man, you couldn't have picked a better city. We love fun here, and we're excited for you. So
no other
best
place,
of
our
luck.
biggest show ever a year ago was in Minneapolis. We were on a tour playing like 1,000 seats everywhere, and Minneapolis just sold so well that they kept pushing into bigger venues, and it was like the first time that it was our biggest show ever for 6 months was in Minneapolis.
Yeah, the Twin Cities has been awesome to us.
Well, we love you here, and you can come back anytime you want.
Thank you
You're
for
always
coming in.
welcome.
Thanks, guys.
All right, it's fun, period,
Yay!
on KS95.